Hello, my name is Leo. Welcome to a new day of the Elder Scrolls Arena. We're still on our way to Black Heights. In the meantime, though, uh, yeah, Borderlands 2 Loot Hunt update. Yesterday's target was Rackman. Um, and what did he give you? Varuk. Which, it's a submachine gun. It wasn't, no, sorry, it was an assault rifle. It wasn't that great. I mean, it was non-elemental, and I really wanted an elemental gun. That being said, maybe I'll use it for a little bit. I mean, I'll at least try it out. We also had to kill, what did we have to do? 200,000 field rats using that gun, which we totally did. So we're we're one more step closer to getting fastball, which I'm looking at the picture of it, and I'm pretty sure it's a grenade. It's got TDO written on it though, so I don't know. Do TDO make grenades? Seems kind of silly. Like, TDO's big thing is you throw your gun when you reload it. Well, yeah, of course you're gonna throw a grenade because that's what grenades are for. Oh, whatever. So, alright, so, I already mentioned yesterday that, Halo 2 videos are up. So, what do I have to talk about today? Well, I don't know if Jack's listening, but, well, you know what? He probably wouldn't have watched this episode if it weren't for the fact that the title of this episode is going to be something along the lines of Dynasty Warriors Get. So, I was in not my local one, but there's a chain of like used. They're not used games. They're just really old games. No, I think they are used games. I'm sorry. They sell new games as well, but they also sell used games. There's a chain of these stores. There's a few near my place. There's one near where my father-in-law works, where the waifu's dad works, and there's a few. They're littered everywhere. There's one on the way to the city, and they just sell. Like, I got crime crackers from there. I don't know if I've talked about crime crackers. Did I talk about crime crackers? I'm pretty sure I talked about crime crackers. I'm talking about crime crackers right now. Yes, I am. Oh, I don't think I talked about crime crackers. Well, shit. That's fine. Crime Crackers was this game for the PlayStation 1. And it was like I'm sure that I talked about this. I'm gonna have to, you know what, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna find out if there is an episode called Crime Crackers. I wouldn't have called it Crime Crackers though. What would I have called it? I don't know. Anyway, can you get to the fucking point? Yeah, okay, so this game store, right? They sell like really old, well, not necessarily really old, but they sell like a whole bunch of stuff. They've like, some of the stores have got like NES games and SNES games and like Game Boy Color games, and obviously I have no interest in those. I have interest in the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games because I've got a Japanese PlayStation 2. And these games are dirt cheap, like basically 100 yen. Well, some of them are more expensive than others, but the ones that I buy are 100 yen, so that's basically $1. You know, you just pay $1. Like a single friggin' dollar. And I'm trying to find out if I talked about Graham Crackers. I'm sure I talked about Graham Crackers. I'm sure that I talked about Graham Crackers. I'm absolutely certain that I talked about graham crackers. Did I talk about graham crackers? I don't think I talked about graham crackers. Really? Sure that I talked about graham crackers. Well, if I didn't talk about graham crackers, well, I'll talk about it another time. It was a game that I really wanted to record, but for some reason, the whole park would stuff up when I tried to record it, which was a real pain in the butt. Anyway, getting back to the point. Right, so yeah, so some games are a little bit more expensive. They had, what did they have? what's that game? Square Enix, but not Final Fantasy. PlayStation 1. Chrono Trigger. They had Chrono Trigger. And it was like $15, which is wow. This is an old ass game. I can't believe you're charging that much money. But then it was A, in good condition, and B, you know, an awesome freaking game. Okay, so getting on to the point. So the game that I found, right, was Dynasty Warriors, or should I say? Wait, what's it called again? Sangoku Musou. Not Shin Sangoku Musou, which is what they call Dynasty Warriors 2. I'm talking about Sangoku Musou, the first game, the one on the PlayStation 1, the one that's a well, it's 3D, but it's it's a fighting game. Yeah, I got the original Dynasty Warriors game for the PlayStation 1. I have not played it yet. I've been playing a buttload of Borderlands because of the loot hunt. And it really sucks because if I ever go back to Japan, I'm in Japan. If I ever go back to Australia, I know Jack's going to want to play this game, and I'd love to do a recording of it, but the 2 PlayStation 1 games I've got for my Japanese PlayStation, it doesn't seem, the park doesn't want to record it. Like, it records it, and then it freezes, and then it fast forwards, and then it freezes, and then it fast forwards. I mean, maybe I'll just have to fiddle with some technical things, because, I mean, I'd love to play this game in a video. I mean, of course we can still play the game, but, we could always do the dodgy thing of camera recording the TV. Oh, jeez. No, I don't think we'll be doing that. I am absolutely certain that I talked about Crime Crackers. I'm sure that I talked about Crime Crackers. Can I search? You can totally search. So yeah, the original Dynasty Warriors. So, I mean, that's... Yeah, I want to play it. I really do. It's funny. It's Dynasty Warriors. It's got all the, it's got Zhao Yun and... who's in that game? I'm gonna have to wiki it. Please hold while I wiki... Dynasty Warriors. Where the hell is... Dynasty Warriors? Probably not good to Google it. Why? Because it'll show you like the new Dynasty Warriors games. Yeah, Shin Sangoku Musou. We don't want Shin Sangoku Musou, we want Sangoku Musou. There we go. Yeah. Who's in it? So we got Guan Yu, we got Zhang Fei, we got Zhao Yun, we got Zhuge Liang. Oh, Cao Cao's in it. And no, it's not Cao Cao, it's Cao Cao. We got Dan Wei, we got Jiao Dun, Zhu God damn it, I can't pronounce his names. Lu Zun, Sun Li, I can't say her full name. Taishi Si, Zhao Yun, Dao Chan, Lu Bu, Nobunaga, and Tokuichi. Who's Tokuichi? Is Tokuichi Hideyoshi? Yes, Hideyoshi Toyotomi and Nobunaga are in the game for some reason. Oh, Nobunaga's not available at start. Oh, that sucks. So a lot of these characters have stars next to the names. Wait. Oh. All the characters have stars next to the names, and it says, note, star denotes new characters to the series. It's the first game of the series. All the characters are gonna be new, you fucking idiot. Oh god, Wikipedia. The game features 16 characters, 6 of whom are default. These characters are mainly historical blah blah blah. 2 characters, Nobunaga and Tokuichi, from the Warring States period of Japan. Two of them only appear in the first game of... What? Two of them only appear in the first game, and Koei's Samurai Warriors. Yeah, well, yeah. Unlike in future games, characters are not grouped into factions. Each are individual slots similar to most fighting games. Ooh, what an the fighting system is fairly complex, eh? Combat is weapon-based, similar to Soul Calibur, but probably a lot suckier. The player's aim is to parry, they got parries. The enemy strikes, blah, 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 and they got stages. The stages are morning, noon, and dusk. So what, it's the same area, it's just different times of the day? Wow, that's boring. Who are the opening characters? Dian Wei, Dao Chan. Dao Chan's that's interesting. What else you got? Guan Yu. Lu Jun, Tashishi. So you gotta unlock Zhang Fei, you gotta unlock Zhuge Liang. You gotta unlock Xiao Xiao. Hey, Liu Bei's not in the game. What a chump. What a fucking chump. So yeah, I can't wait to play that game. Wait, what's Dynasty Warriors 2004? Oh, it's PSP game. Oh. Ooh, okay. Fair enough. Well, yeah, so, Dynasty Warriors, yeah. It's funny because the game, well, that's the English version. That's true. No, that's the English version. So I was lucky that I saw it, because I saw the kanji, like, obviously, Sangoku Musou is three states warring period or whatever. So the three, which is just three like horizontal lines on top of each other, is pretty easy to spot. So I saw that, I'm like, ooh, what's that? And that's why it caught my eye, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I know it. Oh my god, is this? And I pulled it out. Oh, this is Dynasty Warriors 1! I must play this game. I always wondered what Dynasty Warriors 2 was like. I mean, a little bit. Just a little bit. I've played Dynasty Warriors 3, which is okay. Dynasty Warriors 2 was on the PlayStation, yeah, PlayStation 2. So Dynasty Warriors 1 was the only game that was on the, correct, it was the only game that was on the PlayStation 1. What did it look like? I don't know if this are these screenshots from the game? Yeah, that's screenshots from the game. It looks alright. It doesn't actually look that bad. I mean, it's not great. it's not Dynasty Warriors friggin' 7 or 8. 8, yeah, it's 8 now. But, it's not overly bad. Yeah. Alright. Well, now that I've blabbered on long enough, so yeah, Dynasty Warriors, don't look forward to a video because I don't know if I'll be able to record one, but if we can, we will certainly give that game a try. In other news, I downloaded Slender, and also downloaded a game called, what's the name of that game? SCP? Is it SCP? Hang on, I'll find out. SCP, Containment Breach, which is a game where you have to, it's got this interesting blinking mechanic, where you have to blink every so minutes, and you can manually blink to refill the gauge. And the monster in the game is one of those, like the angels from, the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who, or Slenderman for that matter. Well, not really Slenderman, Slenderman's sort of the opposite. It's like the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who, wherein as long as you watch it, it can't move. The moment you look away or you break eye contact, it will get you. It will attack you and kill you. So you can't blink. Therein lies the problem, because in this game, you have to blink every 5 seconds or so? So you have to, constantly, choose when you want to blink. And, I'll give that a go. That'd be an interesting YOLO. I've seen videos of people playing it. You die so easily. Also played Slender for the first time. Um, don't hold out for videos of Slender because it's not that easy to play. But I do want to, when Jack, when we're all together again, sit the wife down and force her to play it in the dark, and scare the crap out of her, and make a video of that. But yeah, I played a little bit of it. It's funny because I've watched YouTube videos of it where the guys are like, you know, overly hyping the scary factor, um, and that sort of and you know, oh, it's so scary, I'm scared, blah, blah. And you can totally see that they're overselling it. But then I went into it thinking, just looking at the game, it's not that scary. But when you play the game, right, and it's nighttime, when it's like 1 a.m. and the lights are off and you're by yourself, so not making a video, I would assume that recording a video while playing the game would be a lot less scary than just playing it in silence. Um, and you know, you get like the third page and the music starts, you know, ramping up. And the game has a really good way of luring you into a false sense of security, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's right in front of you. I have to admit, it scared me the first time. I couldn't stop giggling after that. I was like, oh, it scared me and giggling. But yeah, Slender. I wouldn't mind playing Slender. I watched a full Let's Play of Slender the Arrival, played by Krillin. Um, and yeah, that game looks interesting too. But I actually think the original game sort of has the real charm. Slender, the 8 Pages is the game I'm referring to. Because it was originally called Slender, and then they had to call it the 8 Pages because there are all these other Slender games. I think the original, the 8 Pages, really had all the charm of the game. It's really annoying. I didn't think this game would like require that much graphics, but apparently, yeah, because if I put the settings onto max, the game just lags like crazy, and I don't understand why. It's just grass physics and more trees. I don't know, but yeah, Slender, that'd be a great YOLO game. Slender, yeah. Well, it'd either be a really short victory or a really quick defeat, one or the other. Well, now you know what it'll be? It'll be a really short victory or a really long, drawn-out defeat. Because when I was playing it, I got to like the 4th page or whatever, and I saw Slender a couple of times. He like jumped in front of me a couple of times and scared me. Then I just ran away, and then I was looking for the next page. I just couldn't find anything. It probably didn't help that my viewing like distance was turned way down because of the freaking graphics. But yeah, well, that's Slender. So Slender and Dynasty Warriors 1. Do it. Alright, well, when we come back, we'll be fast traveling our way to Black Heights, and I'll find something else to talk about. Maybe I'll talk about Crime Crackers, because apparently I haven't talked about it yet. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.